Hey beauties, it's Isabella here, and today is my very first video. This video is gonna be about a story time and how my dumb friends almost got me killed. And honestly, no shade to the people that I'm talking about in this video. Like honestly, I love you guys. But you guys were acting slow this day. Like literally, they were acting so stupid. I was just. Alright, so let's get into the video. It all started when on my friend's birthday. Not on her birthday, but her birthday party. Kayla was my best friend, and she was having a birthday party because it was her birthday. Like I said, like 3 million times. So basically, Kaylin, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. Kaylin had a boyfriend, but she hadn't met the boyfriend, so it wasn't like her boyfriend like at school. She met him like online or something, so she didn't know, like she had seen her boyfriend in like person, like you know, like person, like in person. So what else does in person mean? But whatever. So everybody used to kind of like talk smack, but like you never saw your boyfriend in person. Like everybody used to always talk like smack about her, so she got kind of irritated with that, and plus she just wanted to see her boyfriend, because like, so she planned on going to Nikki's house, and she was gonna go to Nikki's house. Her dad was gonna drop her and Nikki off at Nikki's house, and then from there they were gonna go to her boyfriend's house, and then they were gonna go back to Nikki's house, and then her dad was gonna pick her up and drive home. Yeah, so that was what she was like saying all the time. Like she was like, oh, I'm gonna go to my boyfriend's house. And meanwhile, during all of this, her boyfriend lived on the west side. So she was like, do you want to go, Isabella? Or like she wanted like kind of me to go, and I said no because I was so scared of going to the west side. I live on the north side, and like I didn't want to go because they were thinking of going by themselves. Literally, they're 13. She just turned 13. You want to go to the west side by yourself with no parent. And like she didn't have a phone. Kaylin did not have a phone. Nikki had a phone, but Nikki, I think she had like she didn't have a limited data or something where like she couldn't use her phone like a lot excessively without Wi-Fi, because then it would like mess up or something. So I was like, catch me sideways, no. And I didn't have a phone either, so I was just like, yeah, no. And like my sister, like, no. But she invited me to her birthday party as usual, cause like whatever. Cause like what? And she invited me to her birthday party. And when the camera's looking really good. I'm using the computer for it. So she invited me to her birthday party, and she did a roller skating party, which she did not know how to roller skate. By the way, this girl decided to have a roller skating party, and she couldn't roller skate. This party was like in the middle of nowhere. Like there was like nothing around it, like nowhere. It was in the middle of nowhere, and I was just like, what is going on in this party? Like I was like, what? Like I was literally shook. Like I was like, what? And the party was in the middle of nowhere. So I asked her mom if I can go. She was like, yeah, sure. She asked her mom if I can go, because like that's what people do. Like they ask other people's moms. And like my mom talked to her mom. She was like, yeah, and whatever. So and so. So I was gonna go, but long story short, my mom had to go to a concert, so she couldn't pick me up, and my sisters couldn't pick me up. So I just decided to take it upon myself that I just told my mom that I was going with my friend, and she was gonna drop me off home. And I basically kind of lied to my mom. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. Sorry, I did not mean to lie to you. But I basically lied to my mom and told her that I had a ride when I really didn't. I really want to go to my best friend's party. And you know what? I'm just going to figure it out there. So I just decided I was going to figure it out there. And I didn't, because I'm stupid. So I decided I was going to figure it out there. And I did. I ended up doing that. But, you know, it wasn't that good. So we're driving to go to the party, and my friend
2 hours later.
we're just gonna call her Sia. I don't know why. I was listening to Sia earlier, so yeah. So Sia didn't have a way to get to the party, and I really wanted her to go to the party. So I was just like, I don't want to be by myself, because there was only like a few other people besides me and her that were gonna go, and I was only close to one of them, but I was still close, like not close, but I was still cool with the other three, but I was only close to one of them. So it would be kind of weird if she didn't go. So I was just like, you need to go, like, go. So I was just like, you have to go. So then she was like, can you pick me up? And I was like, yeah, we can pick you up. I told my mom, I screamed at my mom. No. I told my mom, can we please pick up my friend? And she's like, yeah, sure. Like, my mom's cool. So my mom's literally like my best friend. So she's just like, yeah, sure, we can go pick her up. So we go to pick her up, and we go to her house, and we pick her up. And so then we're in the car, we're driving, and finally get to the party. My mom's like, do you have a way home? And I'm like, yes, I do have a way home. My friend's gonna take me home. So I was just kind of planning just to go with Caitlin, and I was just like, it wasn't like ideal, but I was like, if push comes to shove, I would just go with Caitlin, even though I probably couldn't. So we're at the party, and then my friend Sia is like, I'm gonna go with Nikki and Caitlin to the party. With them, and then her dad's gonna take me home. I'm just like, what? Can I ask her dad if he could take me home too? And so I asked her dad to take me home, and he's like, no, because like he's already going to Nikki and Sia's house, which is totally okay. Like, I'm not trying to, like, yeah, which is totally okay. So now we're just like, so then I asked Sia, and I'm just like, cause Sia's mom has taken me home multiple times from like, cause she knows where I live. She took me home multiple times from like volleyball games, cause I used to do volleyball, even though I suck at volleyball so bad. Like, I'm literally the worst volleyball player in the world. Like, literally, we call Sia's mom, and she's like, and we asked her, can Isabela come home with me? And she's like, yeah, you can come home, whatever. So I was gonna go with Caitlin's dad, and we were gonna go to Nikki's house, and then from Nikki's house we were gonna go to Caitlin's boyfriend's house, and then we were gonna go back to Caitlin's boyfriend's house to Nikki's house, and then Caitlin's dad was gonna pick us up. He was gonna drop me off at Sia's house, and then from Tara's house we were gonna go to, from Sia's house we were gonna go to, her mom was gonna pick me up, and I was gonna go to my house, which is a lot of like traveling around, but like, of course, not like boom boom boom. Like, we were gonna hang out at Nikki's house. At Sia's house I was supposed to go straight home, and her mom was gonna be already there and just driving me straight home. Like, I wasn't gonna stay over, because at this point it was gonna be pretty late. It was gonna be like 9:30, and I need to go home, because like, so like in school time, like school was still in session. Like, it wasn't like, so basically the party's over, and we're in this girl's car, and basically Caitlin casually just says something along the lines of, we might leave the house. Like, basically she's saying we might leave the house. I don't know what she said we were gonna do, but she was like, we might leave the house. And she was just, and this is how it went down. And her dad says, I kid you not, and like something along the lines of, probably he was like, it was like something for where it was like really like scared, like, don't leave the house. So we're at this point, we're actually shook. We're like, oh my gosh, like, we're shook. He said, I'm gonna pick you guys up at 7. And we told him we were just gonna like watch a movie at her house and stuff, and just chill out there. So we get to her house, and I'm not trying to expose Nikki and Nikki, but she told me that she had $1,200 makeup collection. Like, I kept asking her, can I see your makeup collection? Can I see your makeup collection? And I'm a very stubborn person. When I want to see something and I know you have it, I'm gonna see it, like, no matter what. Like, I'm a very stubborn person, or like literally, like, I can't. So, like, she tried to like lie and say she had a $1,000 makeup collection when she didn't. And so basically, when she tried to lie, I like caught her out on it, because when I opened it, it was in like a bag, like drugstore makeup, but not even like L'Oreal, CoverGirl. Like, no, it was like drugstore makeup, like where you don't even know that drugstore brand. It was like where you don't even know that drugstore brand. Ended up taking a lift, so she calls the lift and it connects, and we go inside the car and we go to her boyfriend's house. So I'm not gonna really tell you guys what happened at her boyfriend's house, but I'm gonna give you an image on what type of neighborhood this was. Okay, so his neighborhood, there's people on their porches, and like, you know, when the people are on their porches and they're talking, you do you, boo, it's your house, whatever. There's like grown men that are like staring at me and my friends the whole time, and they're like, you can, you know, and there's like bulkiness and like in their pants, and it's like bulky on the side, and it's like, you know, that's a gun. Like, when you know it's a gun, and it's like that much scary, because you can like see like the outline. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's like not those type of pants where it's like really unnoticeable. Like if I was a police officer, like, I would see that. Like, it's so visible for like anybody that's not freaking blind, you know, and it's like visually impaired. Which, no offense to anybody that's visually impaired, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, you can see it. Like, it was really, really, really visible. Like, even if you had glasses, you can see it, like, without your glasses. Like, my grandma, she has like really, really bad eyesight, but she could have seen that. Like, it was really bad. So like, you could see it, and it was so visible, and like, I felt like everyone had that. Like, I'm probably I was just nervous, so it was like less bad than it seemed, because you, like, a regular person, or someone that's not a scary cat like me, would probably like go over there and be like, a scary cat like me would probably like go over there and be like, Isabella, like, what are you talking about? Like, there's nothing, like, why are you so scared? But for me, it was super scary, and like, I felt like everybody had it. Probably not, but for me it was. So I felt like everybody had like a gun with them, and it was like everybody like sagging, and it was just not the cutest people around. No offense, but just like very like scary people, like scary looking. Like, when you search up scary looking people, like, they show up. Like, no. And it was like a busted area. Like, it was kind of deserted, but kind of not. There was still like people, for where it was like creepy if somebody was there, because it was like, you know, those buildings where it was like there's like I'll put it, you know, when stores close up and they have like that black little cage up thing, there was like that there everywhere. Like, towards majority of the stores, there was like houses that were like abandoned houses where there was like blocked up windows and stuff, and people like wrote graffiti on it, and there was like concrete, but it was so bad. The roads were really, and like, oh, now we get to his house. Scary looking. Like, it looks like somebody's not even supposed to live there. Like, what is happening? It was so scary looking. It was like one of those houses, I think it was a condo, but it was in no, I think it was like a condo or something, but it was in no way, shape, or form the nice condo. And I'm not even trying to bash on people, because like, that's not even bashing, but it just looked scary. Like, you know, scary looking houses, that was one of those. It was like a condo, but it was like, it kind of looked like the door was like broken, and like, I saw bullet holes. I don't even know there were bullet holes, but I thought I saw bullet holes, so I'm just gonna say that, but I'm not absolutely sure, so don't come at me for that. The main thing I wanted to tell you guys, it was, he had like a back. So I'm gonna try to find the closest that I can find to this. If I can't find it, I'm super duper sorry. But it was like the back of his house. It was like white.
Oh my god, such a cute photo, Isabella. Okay. Well, basically, this photo is like the nicer version of how his houses behind his house looked. And I didn't say this in the story, but I heard when we were back there, I heard a ice cream truck, like creepy ice cream truck, just playing like the creepy music, like you guys know ice cream truck music, and it was so scary. So yeah, but let's just get back into the video.
White concrete. It wasn't black. It was white, or like white cement or something. And it looked like somebody took a chainsaw and like went into the ground and made rocks, because there was rocks. It was so ratchet. It was just so bad, and it looked like rocks everywhere. And I was just like, oh my god, like I was so over it. You know how much over it I was? I'm like, I really want to go. Like I did not like this. Now I'm not even gonna try to expose my Caitlin, but I'm just gonna zoom in. Whatever they did, they were talking, they hugged, they did what they needed to do, and I'm not gonna expose her, so I'm not gonna get into that, because that's her business. This whole time she wanted more time with her boyfriend. I understand, I totally get that, but we need to go, because at this point it was like 6:30, and I think it took about like 20 minutes to get from her house to his house, so it's gonna take 20 minutes to get home. This time my friends were kind of irritating me, because they kept getting mad at me for like petty stuff, and I would just say random things like, you can't fight. She'd be like, girl, like thinking they could fight, and it was just annoying me. I was just like over it, because it was just like, what? Okay, the initial plan was we wanted to go to eat, and Kayla was gonna hang out at his house, but that ended up not happening, and we ended up staying there the whole time, which was like an hour and a few minutes, and I don't even know why. At this point, it's like 6:30, like it's like time for us to go. At this point, like it's almost 7, it's time for us to go. So she starts to call the lift, and it's not working. And she just, I don't know where, she's like, it's not working. I'm like, what? It's not working? And she just starts walking. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And then she's just like, it's not working. We have to take the bus. And we're like, oh my god. Ugh. And I'm just like, what do you mean? And it's like, we're in this crappy neighborhood, super creepy. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, I'm about to cry. And then to top it all off, her dad texted Nikki, and he's like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And we all start freaking out, like we're so scared. So we ended up starting running, and I thought when we were running, somebody would think we were doing something, like a police officer show up and like shoot us, or A or B, somebody would like shoot us because they thought we were robbing somebody, or like a creepy person was going, because we're like running or walking in a scary neighborhood. So I literally thought I was gonna die. Like I thought I was dying. I was like about to cry, but I didn't want to cry for my friends, because they were already irritating me and calling me like I'm scary. They basically all the time they said I was super scary. And like when I tried to get my friend to like Caitlin to like come out of his house and like going there, they would say like I was doing too much and stuff. And I was just like, no, I'm actually trying to go home because her dad's gonna pick us up. And literally I was the only responsible one, because I wanted to go, because I wanted to make sure that we got to her house in time. But literally they're the reason why her dad we were leaving, so like they were the reason, like not me, because I was trying to not let her do it, but they were like, oh my god. And by the time we run to the bus stop, her dad calls, and she answers, and her dad's like, where are you guys? Where are you guys? I'm outside, and you guys are not here, because he went inside, I guess. And she's like, oh dad, we're at the bus stop because we need to. He was like, you're at the bus. He was like, you're at the bus stop. What are you guys doing at the bus stop? And then she's like, oh, like, I just needed to get some stuff from the store. We'll be right there. He was like, so wait there. I'm coming to get you. She's like, no, we're already on the bus. And we weren't at the bus. Like, we got to the bus stop. And so this is the one point that I got super irritated, was we were at the bus stop, and we were staring at the bus stop. And I was like, I'm so hungry. I wanted to go out to eat. And they all screamed at me. All 3 of them were like, Isabela, like, what are you guys doing? That's not the point. Like, I'm literally about to, like, get in trouble and, like, all that stuff. And I'm just like, okay, that's your stupid dumb fault. Like, that's not my fault. That's literally not my fault that you guys are dumb and you guys, decided that you wanted to spend so much time at his house and you guys weren't responsible and any way, shape, or form, even though you guys are supposed to be the most responsible, most mature people in the world. Like, literally, calm yourself down. You're 13. I do not know who you're screaming at. That's how I felt. But I didn't say anything because I the bus off. We run to her house, and her dad's sitting there in the car. And when we get in his car, he's on the phone with her mom. And like, she ends the phone call, and he's like, "Where are you guys? What happened?" And like, anything. And I think the smart thing that my friend Caitlin does, she's like, "I got really sick and I had to go to the pharmacy." And her dad was not having it. He was like, "Don't give me that crap! I know you're freaking lying! Don't give me that bull!" And like, I looked at my friend. Now I'm laughing because it's actually kind of funny. But before, that was not funny. I mean, it was kind of funny. And she was so salty. But it was like, I don't know, at that point, we were just like, end up going to see his house, and we were silent the whole car ride. Like, literally, we weren't talking. Like, I looked at my friend, and we were just looking at each other, but we weren't talking because our dad was mad. And so then he was just like, "When am I gonna tell your mom and stuff?" And like, whatever, I don't care. Not important to the story, but he was just really mad. So then we go to see his house, and you know, I'm thinking that her mom is gonna pick me up right away. Mom was stuck at work or something, where she was working, where she had to like, I don't know, she was gonna get home in like 10 minutes or something. And so then not my mom, so then Sia was like, "You wanna come inside?" And Sia's grandma and her sister was there, because Sia has a grandma and a sister, and they were like not happy it was there. Like, they were not happy. They were like, "Why did you bring this girl here? What is she doing? How can you just bring her here unannounced?" And then her sister was just like, "It's embarrassing that she's here." And like, "Oh my gosh, like, why is she here?" And like, honestly, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, "Why is she here too? Like, why are you just gonna bring somebody unannounced? Like, that's annoying." And like, honestly, I kind of felt bad because like, they had a right to be mad because like, they're probably like naked or like something, or like their hair wasn't done, which is totally why I was there, and I wasn't like supposed to be there, I guess. Even though her mom said I could, but like, yeah. So basically, and at this point, it's like 8 o'clock, and I honestly, I'm just over everything. I just want to go home. But of course, her mom's not there. And so she says, like, I ended up staying there for an hour. Now, they don't let me go inside. No, I couldn't go inside because it was embarrassing that I was there and I wasn't announced. So I couldn't go inside. So literally, I was sitting in, like, you know, apartment. I'll try to put a picture up, the best picture I can find. But it was probably, like, usually the stairs are carpeted. No, it's not carpeted. It's cement. It's cement and wires. Not wires, but, like, black bars. So it wasn't, like, something that was, like, you know, feels, like, a little bit homey, like, outside. Like, if you're outside, you would think it's, like, kind of, like, homey. No. And at this time, I think it was still cold, and it's nighttime, so of course it's like really, really cold, colder than like the daytime, you know. And I think I had a jacket on. I don't know what I had on because I don't remember this. I don't remember every detail. I don't know what I was wearing, but I just remember I don't think I had a coat on. I think I had a little jacket. I'm not minutes, or like every 5 minutes the light would go off. Like, literally, you have the light on and the light would go off, and I didn't know what to do. Because, like, I think at this point, Sia was with me, but sometimes she would go inside to, like, check on something or, like, to charge her iPad or something. And she gave me snacks. But, like, through the whole hours, at some point, she left me to go inside for a little bit and, like, to do something. I don't know what she was doing in there, but she left for, like, 20 minutes, or, like, not 20 minutes, but it felt like 20 minutes. She left for a pretty long period of time. Not that long, but, like, semi-long for where I was by myself for a lot. And the light turned off, and I didn't know what to do. It was like the scariest 1 minute of my, not even 1 minute, it was like 30 seconds before I found it. Like, because I went up and I was like looking all over the walls to see where the light was, because I knew where the light was, but like when it's dark, you can't see where the light is. And like it flickered on, like, you know what I mean? It like turned off, it flickered off and flickered on when I turned it on, because you had to turn it off and then you had to turn it back on again. And it was so scary, like the scariest 30 seconds of my life. Like, I literally was about to cry. So then Finally, her mom came. Then I go in her mom's car, and she drives me home. And during the way she drives me home, she was like, "I can't believe that you like, that they didn't let you inside." I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's totally okay. Like, I get it." And like literally, I just wanted to go home, so I didn't care at this point. And so then I get home, and there's pizza, and I was happy because I ate the pizza. And then I went to sleep because at this point it was like 10. And I was still on like school schedule, so I was still on school schedule, so I go to sleep around like 10 to 11. So yeah. So yeah, that's the time that my friends almost got me killed. My soul friends almost got me killed. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you dislike this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. Either way, I'm getting a thumbs up.
I forgot to say this in the video, but make sure you subscribe.
Oh, and also follow me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Twitter. That was so energetic of I'm sorry. And I'll see you guys the next time I post a video. Bye!